Hello guys, welcome back to our channel. It's the Champions League week and we are here to drop our predictions for the Champions League. As you all know, this is the round of 16 first leg and it's going to be very hot and very entertaining. So you won't want to miss betting out on the best predictions for this Champions League. So please watch this video to the end so you get to see this our predictions, and if you've not, subscribe to this channel, turn on your notifications so you always get to see our prediction. We post the best predictions on this channel, so we are not wasting any much time. We are just going straight into this video so you can get to see these games and follow our predictions. We are going to begin with the way the games are. We start with Tuesday matches and then we move on to the Wednesday matches. So the first match we are beginning with on Tuesday, Club Brugge versus Aston Villa. I don't know, this Club Brugge team, I believe they are back to their scoring ways, and Aston Villa are also in one good form.
So are you backing Club Brugge against Aston Villa? Are you backing them to score 2 goals?
I think Club Brugge are going to make a statement against Aston Villa.
Yes, Club Brugge, they are a different team in the Champions League, but Aston Villa, I'm backing Aston Villa 100% for me. I don't know what you guys think.
Club Brugge have so far managed to perform very well in the competition.
Yeah.
They've beaten a number of good teams. Actually, in the last round, they beat Atalanta, which was a shock.
Very shocking.
They beat Atalanta to get to this stage, which I think is the furthest they've gone and they've reached in many years.
Nobody expected Club Brugge to still be in the Champions League at this particular point in time.
Of course, I didn't expect them, at least. I didn't expect them to get to this stage. I didn't expect them to beat some teams that they've beaten. They actually have beaten this very Aston Villa team earlier in the season.
You know, the funny thing is that they can actually progress from this fixture.
It's very possible for Club Brugge to progress at the expense of Aston Villa in this match. It is very possible. I think it's a possible outcome.
I think personally, Aston Villa are going to win those in this particular fixture. I don't know.
But they are playing this match in Belgium. They are playing it. Club Brugge at home, so Aston Villa are traveling to Belgium. So do you think? Yeah, Aston Villa, I know they have a very good coach. And they have
they have new players that are
and they have the best goalkeeper currently. So I'm
backing Aston Villa. Honestly, I'm backing Aston Villa. Like, I know they are new to the competition. Club Brugge are a little older, experienced in this competition, but this is Aston Villa. Unai Emery, they always find a way to. I'm backing Aston Villa.
I think that the game will be a tight one. It will be a very tight encounter. Aston Villa will give their all. This is an Aston Villa team that are trying to get into the Champions League places in the Premier League. They're currently 10th, yes, but they are not very far off from Champions League places.
Yeah. They are not far from fourth.
They're 5 points away from the fourth place team, which is Manchester City. And a couple of, let me say, 3, 4, 5 wins out of the remaining 10 or so matches, they can actually get into the top 4. And I think they will try as much as possible to build momentum, in the forthcoming games. And I think this Club Brugge match, which is being played in Belgium, despite it being played in Belgium, I think Aston Villa will try to perform and give their all and try as much as possible to win, or if not to win, at least they'll score.
Okay, so me personally for this match, I'm backing that Aston Villa are not going to lose. So I would have thought of going with an Aston Villa win or draw, but because they are away, I think Aston Villa are going to definitely score a goal in this match. So me, I think I'm going to pick Aston Villa to score.
Personally, Aston Villa to score to me is the surest pick here, because they are going to fight. This particular game, but this is the round of 16. They are going to fight definitely. I see them scoring too.
I've listened to what both of you have said. I think I am inclined to throw that path as well, because having seen the two teams and seen how they've performed so far in the competition, Aston Villa is a team that almost always nick a goal. They have good goal scorers. Oliver Watkins is in good form. Marcus Rashford has been doing well.
Asensio
is on fire.
Asensio, Wilhelm has been doing really well.
And let's not forget their best player, Morgan Rogers.
Morgan Rogers is just showing his wizardry here and there. So I think
Aston Villa will score. So we should go with that prediction.
Let's go with Aston Villa
and almost sure.
So for the first match of this Champions League prediction, Club Brugge versus Aston Villa, our prediction here is for Aston Villa to score. Aston Villa over 0.5 goals. We go to the next match, a very tough match indeed. Real Madrid versus Atletico Madrid. I'm backing Atletico Madrid because they are in a very good form. Julian Alvarez have been performing a lot lately. So me, I think, okay, I'm wearing Real Madrid.
Yeah.
I'm backing Atletico
I think they'll sue you. I think they'll sue you.
Why is the irony?
Honestly, though, this game is very tricky. This is a very tricky game. Atletico Madrid are not a team that you come to mess around with. Don't joke with them. Although Real Madrid are good, but I really don't like for them to come out on top of this match. Their players have to be like they have to produce the best, like Mbappe and Vinicius and the rest of them. And I see Atletico Madrid, their defense. This match is tricky. This match is definitely tricky.
So what do you think will happen in this match? Real Madrid to win or Atletico Madrid to win?
Honestly, I'm saying
Okay, go on.
I'm saying Atletico. Like you said, I'm always slightly towards Atletico Madrid here because Real Madrid. I don't know.
No, if you look at it, Real Madrid they're like a dream club, the perfect club.
That is the problem.
But
They
Atletico
have.
Madrid have this fighting
It's like Real Madrid have the best players, but Atletico Madrid have the mechanic. I don't know how to put it. Like they have that fighting power. They come to you and they play you and you
Like,
suffer.
exactly.
And Real Madrid, the way their season goes is if their players are not like on top of their game, like Vinicius on top of his game, Mbappe on top of his game, they will lose the game. That's just the way. What if they come to Atletico Madrid now? Atletico Madrid start frustrating them and they start getting angry, unnecessary, especially
ordinary
Vinicius.
Real Betis frustrated
Them. You
Now
get the point.
imagine
Now. Atletico Madrid is just a different ball game.
Guys.
Notwithstanding Real Madrid are good team. They might win this match, but this game is tight, very tight.
See, to begin with, this is the Derby de Madrileño, as is well known in Spain. It's a very tough match between the best teams from Madrid, Real Madrid and Atletico Club de Madrid. These are teams that are currently fighting for the league title, the championship in Spain.
Yeah.
They are two very, very tough, very competitive players. Yes, Real Madrid have the more,
You can say expensive
bunch. They have the Galacticos.
Yes.
But Atletico have warriors all around the pitch.
Definitely.
From Rodrigo de Paul to Diego Simeone's son.
Conor Gallagher.
Gallagher.
To Conor
Even
Gallagher.
their striker is a warrior.
Solid. Alvarez.
Griezmann.
To Julian Alvarez, to Antoine Griezmann. They are all warriors, all battlers, and they are fighting for this Champions League is one competition that has evaded that team, and they are trying as much as possible to see if they can get there and manage to win it. And they've been unlucky sometimes, even unlucky after facing a team like Real Madrid.
Yeah.
This is actually going to be the 10th time, if I'm not wrong, that these two teams are going to face off in the Champions League. And unfortunately for Atletico, Real Madrid have always won them in the knockout phases. I think there's a possibility that things might change this time around.
I believe if Atletico Madrid remove Real Madrid at this stage, I'll go for Atletico to win Champions League.
PSG are still there. Liverpool are
PSG
still there.
are still there.
We always have that saying that the Champions League is kind of Real Madrid's baby. So once it gets to this stage, every team is afraid of them.
Exactly.
Yes.
But
they can be underperforming in the group stages, but once it gets to knockouts,
especially when they are playing two leg fixtures, you can win them 3-0 in the first leg. When they come out for the second leg, sorry for you. So you get.
And I think for me, I actually do not know what to expect. But one thing I know for sure, one thing I think is a very high possibility, is that both teams who have great goal scorers are going to produce, and the game will not end up being one-sided. It will not end up without any excitement.
So you're saying both teams will score?
Yes, I think both teams will have scorers on both the ends.
Because I don't think anybody will come to this match with defensive tactics to come and defend.
First of all, Real Madrid don't even have defenders. All their players are attackers. Even their goalkeeper.
That's quite true.
So Atletico Madrid.
Yeah, they like to defend, but they are good at attacking too. This game, I think
I would have gone with Atletico Madrid to win, but I don't know.
Too risky. No, you don't do that. This is a Madrid derby, like you said.
A Madrid derby, yes. So Madrid, if we are being truthful to ourselves, Madrid are underperforming
100%, but this is the Champions League. Have they been underperforming in the Champions League? No.
They are underperforming, right? Starting from the group stage, Madrid have been underperforming. It's just
but they beat
when it gets to knockouts.
It's good.
That's why
Madrid
in the knockout, Madrid always find a way to come out. And I think I agree with both teams to score, because I believe Madrid are definitely going to score. Atletico may even score them first in this match, but I agree with both teams to score.
Anything that scores first, the sequence doesn't matter for me.
Yes.
I think either team that scores first, they will have a response from the other team.
Yes.
I think they will end up with
Both teams scoring is just perfect.
Both teams to score. So for this match, we are going with both teams to score. Real Madrid versus Atletico Madrid, both teams to score. The next match, PSV versus Arsenal.
This game is just somehow.
Me, I'm going with PSV to win Arsenal.
This game for me is going to be really exciting.
See, well, don't forget that Aston, yes, the attackers are out 100%, but their defense is still there.
Their defense is still there, but you can't come and defend in Champions League, and you can't use defense to win Champions League.
Yes, exactly.
Okay, though Chelsea did it that year,
And
but
PSV are this team that I really do not understand. They like to cross and nod, and they will score. PSV will score you. That one is
yes, and Arsenal, if you observe, Arsenal have the defense, but this Arsenal defense always find a way to concede. Even if I'm not saying Arsenal defense is bad or poor, but Arsenal defense will always concede.
You know what gingers Arsenal up is when their defense is good.
Yes.
So what happens is when Saka scores, or when what's his name again, Havertz or Martinelli scores, their defense will just ginger up and everywhere will be hot. And before you know,
But now those people are not there.
But now those guys are not there. You get, and so they're just left with the Saliba and Gabriel defense, and they can rise in midfield and the rest of them.
And then
when they put Ryan Sterling left wing. One area right in the Champions League. Those no, they are not.
Arsenal may win. I don't know, but me, I'm backing
I don't see Arsenal
PSV
win.
to score.
I'm backing PSV to score too.
I think this game being played in Eindhoven over in the Netherlands, I think, like I said earlier, it's going to be a really exciting game. PSV Eindhoven have been really, really good this season all through. They're only second in the league, just behind Ajax Amsterdam. This team they've shown themselves that they can really, really put on a very, very, very impressive performance. They won the Liverpool team, although it was a very, very watered down Liverpool team that they're just fielding.
But they won Juventus.
Second team players. Yes, coming to that, they actually knocked out Juve. La Vecchia Signora, they knocked out the old ladies in the last round, and that was for me surprising because Thiago Motta's Juve has proven that they can be really tough to win. But this team managed to win them, and I was really, really surprised. And coming into this game, they're facing an Arsenal team that are injury depleted, especially in the forward line. The Arsenal do not really have a lot of their sharpshooters. Havertz is out, I think, for the season because of the surgery he's undergone or will undergo. Saka is
he should be back, but not for this game.
Not yet back. We have a number of Arsenal players. The midfield is not as strong and creative as it was earlier in the season or even last season. And the defense the personnel is still there, with the two bedrock of the team being Saliba and Gabriel Magalhaes. But I think the confidence is with that a little. Hence, Arsenal these days tend to creep in and concede one or two not so expected goals.
I think they drew their last two fixtures also.
And considering that PSV are also free scoring, because we check the matches, PSV know how to
PSV
score.
are really free scoring.
Consistent in scoring. They may concede, but they score. And considering that Arsenal are not really, really sharp now on the other end, and they are facing a very good attacking team, I think Arsenal are likely going to concede. If they will score, I quite do not know. That's another ball game. But I think PSV will score, and my prediction would be that PSV will likely score, and I'll stick with that. And I'll advise you guys out there to also do the same.
Yeah, I'm backing PSV to win Arsenal in this match. Honestly, I don't know.
I don't know if they'll be able to win Arsenal.
PSV are going to. Let's.
You want us to bet?
I bet this watch. That
I'm
PSV
definitely
are
not
going to.
betting my ball, so leave it.
PSV are going to win Arsenal. So for this one, PSV versus Arsenal, we are going with PSV to score over 0.5 goals. PSV over 0.5. And then the last match for Tuesday, Dortmund versus Lille. Once I see this Dortmund, it's just concede. That me I see. Once I just see Dortmund, I see concede.
And once I hear the name Lille, Jonathan David is the only person that has my head. I don't know why that team is so one-sided.
Lille is so one-sided, but they always perform. That's why I don't.
Lille are a very, very, okay, let me not say very, but they are an effective team. They are an efficient team. Let me put it
They're
that
just
way.
they are just
They don't have superstar players, but they know how to get the job done.
Yeah, they are
They have
just
a number of hardworking, young,
again.
talented
So
footballers.
they know how
Dortmund,
to get the job done against their mates.
Dortmund is Dortmund
But
Lille mate. But if you compare this season,
Dortmund this season are not very.
yeah, this season Lille are even above
Dortmund are
Dortmund. If
not
you
very.
ask
Have
me,
not really been very good this season. Dortmund have faltered a number of occasions. Imagine Dortmund are 10th in the Bundesliga.
That's crazy.
It's a very very shocking.
very shocking. And if you check their stats, you just be seeing win, lose, draw, lose, draw, win, lose like that. And I
But
don't.
one thing they've managed to maintain, despite all these their fortresses, I think they've managed to always produce goals, either
That's
against them.
concede. Just put it plainly.
Okay, let me put it this way: they managed to have goals in their
In
games.
their games,
Either they
exactly.
concede or they put off one.
Not even
match.
either they concede.
okay.
What you
Yeah,
can say
of
is
recent, there was a match. There was a match recently that they won. They won like
6-0.
I think 6 bar.
Yeah.
Yeah, 6-0. But what I think you should say is they manage to produce goals. Either they score or they concede because they are definitely going to concede. Like that conceding
matches
is
in which they
constant.
feature in end up with goals. That is the point being made now.
Okay.
So whether it's them means doing the scoring or
Or
they
them
are conceding the goals, there are goals in their games.
But for this match, they are going to concede.
Funny enough, I've watched Dortmund in the Champions League and I see a different team from the team in the league. Honestly, they are good. Not like they are the best, but they are very good in the Champions League.
So
Although I see them conceding 100%, I want to play
Okay.
this game. This particular game, I want to play over 4.5.
very good.
Dortmund to score 2 goals,
I would-
Lille to score 2 goals.
I would
Me, I'm going-
I wouldn't advise anyone to go for.
I'm
over
playing
1.5.
Dortmund versus Lille over 1.5 goals. My reasoning here is
You think that-
Dortmund
you
are
think
supposed
Dortmund
to
will
win.
concede?
Dortmund are supposed to win this match, but I think
They'll
Dortmund are
concede.
going to concede. So I'm going with over 1.5 goals.
I think, like I said earlier, that Dortmund and Lille will produce goals, and I would either personally, I would actually like to think that maybe a goal, if both teams score, would be fitting. But to be on the safe side, since the both teams score is also 1.5. To be on the safe side, I would say 1.5.
Yeah, because once both teams score 1.5 have entered.
Yeah,
Yeah.
1.5 would be.
One thing is sure,
nice.
Dortmund will
Okay.
concede.
So over
They
1.5
will also try
goals.
to win Lille. So this is it. This is quite a tough match. Over
Yes.
1.5 is good.
So for this match, Dortmund versus Lille, our prediction is over 1.5 goals. That was it for Tuesday matches. We move straight to Wednesday matches, and the first match we are looking at Feyenoord versus Inter. This Feyenoord started the season very good and very, very perfectly, but then they dropped from a little and started being inconsistent. So because of that, I think Inter Milan are going to win Feyenoord.
No, I don't see. Feyenoord they don't have any chance in this match. They do not. Yes, they played against AC Milan and they won AC Milan. They actually knocked AC Milan out.
AC
but
Milan are another.
I don't see AC Milan as a serious team. I will
Yes.
not lie to you. So Inter Milan are a different ball. Like they are different.
Inter
They are not
Milan
going to
are
come
a
here and-
very serious-minded
and they are
team.
not going to joke with this Feyenoord team. I don't see Feyenoord standing any chance against Inter Milan. 100%.
I'm gonna go on to the same path with both of you.
Yeah. Inter Milan.
I think you guys are very much correct on your statements. Feyenoord has been early in the season they were better, and as season progressed, they kind of weighing down a little. Currently in the league, the Dutch Eredivisie, they are currently fourth in the league, behind teams like Ajax, behind teams like PSV. They're trying to get into the Champions League place, and I don't know if they'll be able to succeed in doing that.
Nah, not
Um,
against Inter.
I
This particular match, nah.
Inter Milan, on the other hand, are very much in the title race to win the Scudetto, and I think barring any unfortunate thing on their end, they'll likely win the Scudetto because I think they have the mental fortitude to go all the way, and they have the very very good footballers to take them there across the finish line. And coming back to the Champions League, and this particular fixture in sight now, I think even if the match is being played over in the Netherlands, I think Inter Milan have the players, have the form, have the confidence, have the spirit, and have the belief on their side. I think they'll end up winning this game against Feyenoord.
There was this quote I saw. In the last time Inter Milan played Juventus. I think it was 3 weeks ago. So Juventus won them I think it was 1-0 or so. Somebody said, why would this Inter Milan coach, what's that his name again?
Simeone Inzaghi.
Yeah, Inzaghi. Why will he stick with those old players year in, year out? Players like Mkhitaryan, players like Barella, players like Chalanolu, players like those players are old. If they meet young guys that can run them out, they will wear them out. But nevertheless, Feyenoord are not, they are not that team.
Feyenoord
They
are
can't do
not
anything
in
to Inter
that
Milan.
good form now.
They are
Though
not.
Feyenoord are good, yes, but I don't. I think Inter Milan win. I don't even see this match producing goals. Honestly, I think 2-0.
2-0 is
and
my
the match
prediction
will
for
be-
this match.
That's me what I'm thinking. To Inter to win 2-0 or 1-0.
I think 2-0 is my prediction.
Okay, so for this match, Feyenoord versus Inter Milan, our prediction here is Inter Milan to win.
Yes.
Inter Milan to win. We go to the next match, Benfica versus Barcelona. The first time these people met in the group stage. Let's not talk about what happened in that match, but Benfica Barcelona. What do you guys think
I
about
just
this
see
match?
goals in this match. I will not lie to
This
you.
game
What I
is
see
goals,
here,
goals, and more goals.
I see Benfica scoring up to 2 goals against Barcelona.
Yeah, I think it's very, very possible for Barcelona to consider up to twice against this Benfica team, but I don't see Barcelona losing this match
No.
to Benfica. I don't see
I
that.
think talking about the last one they played, you were trying to highlight Barcelona did not still lose, although they almost lost, but they didn't lose. Although the scoreline was very high, like 5 something, 5-4 or so, but Barcelona still did not lose. And I don't see them losing in this part. Although I see Benfica scoring. Definitely.
Okay.
Well, we said we shouldn't talk about the game.
You can talk about the game before.
Why
Yes.
not talk
Actually,
about
I'm going there. The first game they played earlier in the season ended up being 4-5.
4-5? Yeah.
It was goals galore. It was just mad.
Will you say that Barcelona were lucky in that match?
I think so, because I think there was a penalty incident that
Yeah, I
occurred
think
during
so.
the 9 minutes of the game
Because it got to a
that
point.
ended up not favoring Benfica,
Yeah.
and Barcelona then went on to score and win that game 4-5. This game being played over in Portugal is going to be really exciting. These are very good teams that are playing at a very high level. Benfica are only second in the league based on, if I'm not wrong, goal difference. They are on the same points as Sporting Lisbon and they are firing on all cylinders. Barcelona, on the other hand, are also topping their own
League
national
still on
division,
goals division, goals
still on the same
difference.
goal difference, and it's going to be a really exciting game. These two teams are going to give their all, and I think they are going to produce goals for all of us to
Yeah.
enjoy. Hopefully, they'll be quality goals, but either way, quality or not, they're
Goals.
going to win goals,
Okay,
and I
that
think
So
best or maybe a good betting prediction would be that both teams will produce at least 2.5 goals.
so are you saying both teams? That's okay. Me, I personally think over 2.5 goals is okay for this match, but I feel it may even get to
I will
4.5.
not lie to you. That's exactly what I was
If
going
we
to
get
say.
to that, it's good.
No, you see, actually, what happened in the first leg may not
Happened
happen
in this
now.
part.
But
Particular one, but I still see
betting
goals.
also entails betting safely.
Yeah.
So
Yes.
for us that want to engage in betting, despite us thinking that it may get to 4 or 5 goals, to be on the safe side,
There's-
even if we think that there'll be goals,
Over
let's just go
2.5
with
is
what
going
it
to
is.
be safe.
There is nothing worse than wasting odds. Like when
Exactly.
you look at this game
Yeah.
now and you're saying, I think 5 goals will enter in this game, and you go and play over 1.5. Before
Like-
you know, first half 6-6. You will just
So-
start crying.
Exactly. So let's just let's be in that we are not trying to waste odds.
It's us.
We're
I
also
think
trying
over
to be
2.
safe.
I think over 2.5. is
What
fine.
about both teams to score? Because both of the teams have
100%.
equal chances
They
to
are
score.
scoring 100%. Both
And we
over
also are looking at odds here, so I
Yeah,
think
yeah,
Okay.
let's look at
2.5
over
provide-
2.5.
Over 2.5
Yeah.
goals for
Yeah.
this match. Benfica
2.5.
versus
We all agree on
Barcelona.
Yes.
Our prediction here is over 2.5 goals. The next match, this should be the toughest this week. I don't know if you ask me. PSG versus Liverpool.
Wow.
When I see PSG now,
Wow.
I see it as impossible for PSG to lose. Because for anybody that wins PSG now deserves to win the Champions League.
It's actually interesting how Liverpool are chasing the quadruple. That's very.
No, they are no more chasing the
They are not
Okay,
more
they-
chasing.
okay,
They are not
So
even
it's not-
chasing anything
it's
that
not-
has pull. They are just chasing trophy. They just want to win.
This particular match, I'm getting towards PSG.
Me, I'm backing PSG to win Liverpool 100%.
Don't say 100%.
100%
Nah,
PSG
nah,
to
nah,
win
nah, don't
Liverpool
say that.
straight.
Don't say that. Don't say that.
I think that looking at both teams, these two teams are in their respective leagues, they run away leaders of their various respective
No,
championships.
the Premier League is for Liverpool.
In France, PSG are practically
PSG are
taking the league away.
already.
They already have, if I'm not wrong, 13 points lead over the second place team, which is Marseille. In England, Liverpool are doing something
It's
similar.
12 points, I think. 12 points.
They are 12 or 13 points ahead of the next, best place team, which is Arsenal. Both teams are playing quality, high-level football
And scoring goals
and
freely.
scoring goals very, very
Should we
freely.
go man for man?
Sometimes, even without a recognized top nine, Liverpool sometimes plays Luis Diaz in their top nine position, and yet still they produce goals, not goals in their games. PSG sometimes play Ousmane Dembele in their top
Do
nine
they even have the
position,
top 9?
and they produce
PSG just have
goals
people
as well.
that score.
Of course.
These two teams know how to produce, and they know how to produce goals. They know how to play football. They know how to manipulate their opponents to create space, to put balls in the right places, and put the ball in the back of the net. I think this game is going to be a very, very tough match.
Here is my prediction. Ousmane Dembele to score.
Salah to
That's
score.
very direct. That's very direct. And the odds for this will be high. I think it will be high. But if we really want to go, stake our money in, I think it's best if we go with games that with odds and
that are moderate, like over 2.5
the
goals.
choices that are moderate
and more
very,
realistic.
thank you. Are more realistic to come to.
Going for
to
over
pass.
2.5 in this game, I think is the best.
2.5 is very looking at it, it's obvious. Yeah, 2.5 can come out. It's until the match starts we'll know if 2.5 can come out.
I personally would even be thinking a goal is a possibility, because Liverpool are a very, very a team that don't like to concede a lot.
The one thing that is
Yeah.
sure in this match, PSG are scoring at least 2
You know
goals.
that- you know
So
that-
it's
I
left
don't
with
know about
Liverpool.
that. I don't know if
You know that
PSG
Liverpool,
It's left
you know that
to Liverpool
have
to
this
score.
problem. You know that Liverpool have this problem. Any match that Salah does not produce, they
Yes.
will not win.
So it's
What
left.
if-
Produce
what
in
if
what
that-
sense?
what if that happens
Are you
in
talking
this
about performance,
Assists, goals. Any match that Salah does not produce,
And what is the chance that Salah would not produce?
the chance is actually very low. Like
know,
it's actually very low.
you know,
But they can mamak Salah. You get.
has-
They can actually mamak Salah
Salah
out.
this season has been really hard to mamak.
I've
Many teams have
watched a
tried.
few games where they
Many
mamak
teams have
Salah.
tried. You need
I've watched a few games where they
you
mamak
need to have a left back that is very, very energetic and can do that for full.
But do you
90
know
minutes.
that we've not tested this Liverpool team against a very good side?
Yeah.
We've actually not tested them.
Liverpool have played a number of good sides. Liverpool have played by Leverkusen, if you remember. But Liverpool have played Real Madrid, if you remember. And they won these two teams
Okay, that's
quite
true.
convincingly.
That's true.
The thing is, I think, like I said earlier, these two teams are teams that have really, really good footballers. I think personally that this game will be won in the midfield, because these two teams have.
In the wings.
I think
In the attack.
I think this midfield is where things are going to happen, because in both teams you have footballers that are very, very similar. In Liverpool have Ryan Gravenberch, and this guy is able to take the ball and carry it along the lines very, very well. He's a defensive midfielder, at least on paper, but he knows how to take the ball and move past footballers. PSG on the other hand have Vitinha, who is very similar in style.
I cannot compare
He's a
Vitinha and Gravenberch.
He's a deep lying DM as well. Although in terms of tackling, he doesn't really tackle, but he plays in the deep line and he's able to do the same thing Gravenberch does, in the sense that he takes the ball from the defenders and he travels with it convincingly, very convincingly.
Are you rating Vitinha and Gravenberch on the same?
We are not rating footballers. I'm just trying to compare the playing styles and say that in a way the both of them are similar. And I think they are very, very key.
The difference between them is that
in their teams play, and if anybody of any of these teams can actually find a way of neutralizing either of them, then they may have a way of triumphing in this game.
You know that out of every PSG's 13 goals, Vitinha scores one at least.
Vitinha is, for me, not a creator, but he is very much essential to the PSG team.
He scores, but
Gravenberch
never scores.
He connects the defense with every other part of the team. He connects the defense with the midfield. He connects the defense to the wing.
That's true.
He connects the defense to the striker. He practically connects the whole. He's like the Rodri of the team. Although he doesn't do the work Rodri does, but he knows how to carry the ball. He's a very good carrier of the ball, just like Gravenberch. So that's what I'm saying. If any team is fine, you can find a way to modify the other team's DM.
The thing is now, Liverpool has
just
just Gravenberch here, but PSG have Vitinha. They have João Neves. What's his name?
João Neves, yeah.
So you see what I'm saying? They have João Neves.
Liverpool have, for me, even a better footballer in Alexis McAllister.
Okay, McAllister. Okay, I see PSG winning.
I think this game is going to be won and lost in this.
Let's start with Space to win. I'm backing PSG Space to win.
It's risky.
I will back Liverpool to win.
It's risky.
If you're going to go there.
So they are going for Space to win.
I'm not. If you ask me to go for a straight win, I'm going for PSG. I will not lie to
So
you.
both of
Because
you
I
are
feel
going
like
for
somehow they can
Right.
nullify Salah.
Yes, I feel that PSG can come out.
Everything
Okay. Let's say you nullify Dembele. Will you nullify Due? What's his name? There's a Due.
Okay, let's see.
If you nullify will you nullify Kvaratskhelia? What's his name?
Are you forgetting?
If you nullify-
Are you forgetting a certain Luis Diaz exists?
You and I know that Luis Diaz are not. Luis Diaz is not in top form this season.
Luis
You and I
Diaz.
know
Luis
that.
Diaz is a baller.
So are you going to compare
If he shows up,
Are you going
if
to
he
compare
shows-
Luis
if he
Diaz with Kvaratskhelia?
You cannot compare
This season.
Luis Diaz with Bakola.
What about Bakola?
You cannot compare Luis Diaz
Omo.
with Bakola.
PSG are winning this
Yes,
game.
okay. For now,
PSG are winning this game.
this game. I think it's at the high scoring encounter.
I think so too, yeah.
Despite backing anybody to win, I believe there's nobody can accurately predict the winner of this match. Until the match is done, we'll get to see the winner. So I think we should go with goals. I'm saying over 2.5 goals, but I believe PSG will score at least 2 goals, and Liverpool will score at least 2 goals.
Yes,
So I
definitely.
think over 2.5 goals. I don't know if people will agree with me.
Definitely. Like you said, over both teams to score is perfect too, but over 2.5 is good. Is good, actually. Although I see PSG producing more goals here. Definitely, I see PSG producing more goals.
You back PSG. I back Liverpool. Not like because I like them. What I tend to do, but
Everybody likes Liverpool. Everybody likes Liverpool.
Speaking logically, I think Liverpool are gonna put their all, just like PSG are as well. And I think due to the attacking talents on display in this game, we mentioned the likes of Desiree Doué, Fisher Strahilia. You mentioned the likes
Bakola.
of Ousmane Dembele. You even forgot to add Gonzalo
Ramos.
There are a lot of
who are we
attacking
trying to hold
stars
here?
in
Who are
this
we trying
game.
to hold
We
here?
don't know this.
You can just mark Salah out and that's the end of Liverpool. But
For
who will
Liverpool,
you mark out in
we have
PSG?
the likes of Gakpo. We have the likes of Luis Diaz.
Zoboszlai is in form too. Yeah.
Mohamed Salah is there.
So are you?
We would be okay. We will be right, I think, to see this game as a very, very free-flowing, high-scoring game. And in that note, I think I personally would see this game. I personally see this game, not would. I see this game as a game that produce not less than 3 goals in it.
Yeah,
Could be
that's perfect.
with both teams scoring, could be with one side scoring all 3. Or I think yes, in that end, or to that end, I think a 2.5 or 2.5 choice would be good,
So,
would be appropriate.
Our prediction here is over 2.5 goals. PSG versus Liverpool, a very entertaining match, over 2.5 goals. And in the last match, or not in this match, for this Champions League round of 16 first leg, also a very tough match. Bayern Munich versus Bayern Leverkusen.
Yeah, this is the match right here.
This right here is the match. For me, this is probably the second, or rather the third most exciting game in this round.
Yeah.
After the PSG, Liverpool, and Madrid.
So, a quick one. I think Bayern Munich are going to win.
Why? Because of Hurricane or who? Why?
I don't know, but I believe Bayern Munich are going to win this
You
match.
believe you have every right.
He's very entitled to his own
what you
opinion.
want to see.
So you know they are saying Bayern are going to beat Bayern as well.
How hard is that? Have they not done it severally? Have they not? How hard is that? When last did Bayern Munich beat Bayern?
You know, Bayer Leverkusen actually won Bayern this season.
When last
They
did
won-
Bayern?
they won-
This is the Champions
They
League.
won Bayern in a cup competition, by the way, not just.
Yeah.
They won Bayern in the DFB Pokal, and they may end up winning Bayern again.
This is
I might
Champions
be-
League round of the and Bayern Munich are
I might be very wrong. I might be blown away. I am backing Bayer Leverkusen 100%.
I as well. I am backing Bayer Leverkusen.
Me, I'm backing Bayern Munich.
Why? Give us your reason why.
Okay, now if you look at Bayern Munich have. If you are coming to the attack, they have the players.
What are the players?
Harry can always score.
Yes.
Every point in time. They have Musiala.
Okay.
Now I know Bayern Leverkusen, they have players that are like
West,
Boniface, and they always score. But this Bayern Leverkusen too, don't forget the fact that I bet on them a lot. Bayern Leverkusen underperform in a lot of matches. As compared to Bayern Munich, you can just go with over 2.5 goals and the game to come out. You can go with straight swing and to come out. When it comes to Bayern Leverkusen, you bet over 2.5 goals, they'll win 1-0. You bet them to win, they'll play 0-0. All that. So Bayern Leverkusen are good.
So what happens? What happens when the two giants meet? It's a different encounter. What happens when the two giants?
You know,
Bayern Munich are going to win.
You know, when these two teams last met in the league, Bayer Leverkusen were very unlucky not to win that game. Bayer Leverkusen, pressed and pressed and pressed, and Bayern Munich were just very, very fortunate to escape that game with a draw, with a point. And I don't think. Well, let me not say I don't think. I think there's a possibility that they may not escape this time around.
Honestly, I don't know when last
I think Bayern will fear. I think Bayern will fear Leverkusen are going to really, really come out, for Bayern this time around.
I agree with you 100%. Honestly, what I say here is the two teams trying to be wise, trying to be compact,
and they are both German.
teams. They know each other very well.
I'm going with over 1.5 goals because I just want safety.
Having seen how both teams have been, I think the first game they played this year in the league, Leverkusen Bayern, it ended in a goalless draw. The other game with Bayern playing Leverkusen, the DFB Pokal, ended in a 1-0 victory for Leverkusen. I think there's a possibility that this time around they may go, one goal more and may produce two goals in the game. I think they may end up playing a goal, or both teams may end up scoring one goal each at least.
Something like 2-1.
Or it could be a 2-1, but like I said, both teams may end up scoring at least one goal each. And in that end, maybe a 1.5 over 1.5 could also be fitting in that vein, since we are looking at 2 goals here. So yeah,
Over
1.5 is kind of just about okay.
Yeah, so that's what I think. That's our prediction for this match. Bayern Munich versus Bayer Leverkusen over 1.5 goals. Those are our predictions. Now, rounding up, I'll do a quick recap of our Champions League predictions for this round of the first leg. Brugge versus Aston Villa. Aston Villa to score over 0.5 goals. Real Madrid and Atletico Madrid, both teams to score. PSV versus Arsenal, PSV to score. Dortmund versus Lille over 1.5 goals. Feyenoord versus Inter Milan to win. Benfica Barcelona over 2.5 goals. PSV Liverpool over 2.5 goals. And Bayern Munich versus Bayer Leverkusen over 1.5 goals. Thanks guys for watching this video to this point. We appreciate your support and we hope we are going to see you in our next video. Thanks for watching. See you soon.
Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to share. Don't forget to drop your comments.
Comments, very important. Very important. See you soon.
Bye.
Peace.